Oh yeah. Gotta warm up. Gotta have the walk-in. Okay, walk-in. Look how excited he is. It's Pixelmon. Oh my god. Bet you never thought there'd be another video of Pixelmon. I didn't. We're building. That's what we're doing. That's what this stream is. It's a build stream. There's always something dying. Oh boy. Oh no! No! Get out of there! I'm so sorry, some little animal. It's dying now. It's fine. I don't remember you. Oh, good information. Oh, that's right. We were building that. Ha! I know now. I know what I must do. It's okay. Walken's gone now. You will never see him again. I'm kidding. You will see him. Eventually. He'll be here somewhere. When you least expect it. Hello everyone. I'm Garret Can't, and welcome to the stream. We are going to be building on our Pixelmon server. And it's been a long time since I've done that. As a matter of fact, it's been a while since I've actually streamed. It's been around 4 days, give or take. I'm going to start this off right by breaking into a snack. As many of you know, I'm not a fan of Valentine's Day. It just reminds me about how horribly alone I am. However, there's one good thing about the holiday. People throw candy at you. Literally. And it hurts. But hey, I have a milk chocolate and caramel. Little mini hearts. It's pretty good. There's also some dark chocolate ones as well. This is how I get energy for the stream. I'm a snuff down chocolate. Yum, 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 yum. So, I don't know if anyone's going to be joining us. I am hoping somebody joins us. I'm hoping my friend Keto joins us. As I've been wanting to do a stream of this with her for a very long time. In fact, that's the main reason I wanted to try my hand at building a Pixelmon server again. Was because of Keto. Because we had so much fun doing it in the first place. However, she might not be able to make it. I don't know yet. Hopefully she will. Hopefully she will. We will be doing some Warframe after this, of course, because I'm on a Warframe kick and I need to, you know, play around with that. So, first thing is first, we are going to create the dividing wall that's going to separate this section of the town from the castle, which is still not built, obviously. But I figured I'd finish up this little plot of land here, as it is a place... Sorry, I'm a stickler for detail there. As it is a place that needs to be fleshed out. Since I started building it. And I'm feeling a little bit compulsive about it. I have to fill it in now. This is a thing that has to happen. What the hell? Oh, that's part of his body. Could you get out of there? I'm gonna do a trick that one of my friends showed me. But, okay, he ran. Okay, I was gonna hit him with a potion. I'm not a fan of the Pokemon getting in the way of my building. This is my time to shine. You know, it's funny. Warframe runs better than Minecraft. I mean, it's not that apparent, because I am obviously running Minecraft a little bit harder than I normally would. I've got shaders on and everything, but Warframe runs better as a game that has high reflective maps, crazy levels of detail and quality. It has parallax shading and all that stuff. And Minecraft runs off Java, and that's the main reason. It's terrible. That is the main reason it is terrible, is Java. That program just does not help anything. It's about time Microsoft took it off Java. It really is. They need to just repackage Minecraft in its entirety into a new format. Please. Unreal Engine Minecraft. It's so much better. You gotta do that. Will they? I don't know. I don't know. But maybe. Maybe. The future holds many possibilities. Also in my immediate future, Bannerlord. So I'm excited for that. Alright. We're making a nice little cross section here. And I think this town, little slum section as I designated it, is going to end right here, raising up this wall so people won't just jump over. You could still go around it, or you could fly over it, but ultimately I don't want you leaping off a cliff. It's aesthetic reasons. That's why you're not allowed over here. Aesthetic reasons. Okay. Can always cover that with snow again, but no doubt it'll get covered by its own self eventually. This usually happens. Alright. I love how they're sheeps. They're ship-us. Ship-us here. As always, ship-us. Of course, there's nothing preventing the player from walking on top of this wall here, but there's really no point in going back here. Hence the whole walling it off. Not yet there isn't. Could always add secrets in if I wanted to. If I so desired, I could. I'm gonna put a torch on that tree there. And also there's nothing preventing the player from jumping over here, but again, to each their own. So I think I want to leave this tree here. Definitely. I kind of want to wall this off. I haven't decided yet if this section is going to connect with the castle itself, like the courtyard. I mean, it makes sense that it would, but at the same time, I'd like to think that the ruler in charge of this kingdom is not particularly a fan of the people who live over here. In fact, I've already started setting up the story. It seems that he's just a complete asshole and he doesn't like, doesn't like the working class. Of all the stories I could have picked for this town, that's the one I chose. He's using his officers to shut down, home-owned, family-owned shops. And he's trying to push the main centers, which is, of course, the Pokemon Center and the Pokemon Mart, as the sole business in the main city. But he's also obviously filthy rich from the stone industry. In fact, I think somewhere in the castle, when I do develop it, there's going to be like a Scrooge McDuck kind of room somewhere where there's just tons of gold blocks. That's what I'm thinking I'm going to do. Just have dozens and dozens and dozens of bars of gold just laying around. Alright, so this area here. Alright. I mean, people always find a way to walk around. What I really care about is finding room to put buildings, and I think some of these middle trees are going to go as a result of that. Yeah, these two are going to go. They do not have a place here anymore. Alright. Now, how did I make these? I made them with cobblestone and wood. Alright. Need more cobblestone, of course. Fence. We need the fences. Yeah, dark oak. There's I don't think there's gonna be polished granite in this section. My main reason for that is, again, it's the poor place, so he doesn't really care about them that way. Let's see. The trick here is that this is not a very large section of land. I was hoping for at least like 4 buildings, but I might be lucky if I can get 3. I think the first building is going to go over here. Definitely. Probably going to have to build cellars for these houses, just to make up for what they lack in room for all intents and purposes. Make them a little more roomy. Which means digging out a lot of this area. And they're not going to be very tall buildings either. They have to be believably destitute in Minecraft terms, which is kind of hard to do considering there's no like rotted wood blocks or anything like that. Outside of texture packs, you can't really get that feel of desolation in Minecraft, other than a burned down shack somewhere or a creeper marked, you know, farmstead. Like, there's not much you can really do to capture that kind of condition. Okay. Let's take a look here. For the cellar, I was thinking about using actual stone for the cellar floor, considering it's a place that, I mean, it's poor. They can't afford a real floor for the cellar. Oddly enough, the people over in the Stone Town section of the main capital, they're doing a lot better. Most of them are miners. The people that live up here, though, I don't know, maybe a few of them ran shops, stuff like that. Now it's just bad. It's just a bad place for them. Okay. We're going to put a ladder in there as well. Going to need some windows as well. Probably not too many windows, considering the state that they live in. I can make these kind of like the testificate houses as well. Make them all shambly. Okay, there's a door. That's a door. Good. Okay. Yeah, leave it like that. I have to find a reason for the player to come up here as well. There is a reason behind it. Don't know yet. The actual reason. Ah! But I will find it, I'm sure. Probably want to do that, just to keep things looking nice on the inside. Okay, I know it's not perpendicular either, but doesn't need to be. Doesn't always have to be perpendicular. Is that the word I'm looking for? For stream in 4 days. My mind is not ready. That is not the right kind of wood. The wood we're looking for is spruce. Yes. It's fine for the floor, but for the ceiling, for the roof, needs to be something else. Yes. Yes. No. I screwed it up. I'm so sorry. Okay. You know, I kind of like that. I don't know why. There's a level of simplicity. And again, it fits the whole bill of being a an area of town that's been kind of neglected. The homes themselves were made out of necessity rather than beauty. It has its own look. And from a distance it's layered, so it has a nice look to it. These people have to use torches, of course. Do I keep the cellar dark? I think I do. I think I keep the cellars dark. If you're afraid of dark places, run. Run. They didn't even get a hatch for that. Okay. Beds. It's too bad there's no bedrolls in this version of Minecraft. It'd be kind of nice. Oh, he's gonna get a draft sleeping next to the door. Oh well. Let's see. Chest. One chest to their name. Good. What's gonna be in the cellar? Gotta find something that can go in the cellar. Something that can go in the cellar. Again, I have no idea. I really want to put some of those decorations in, but we've already settled on medieval. It's not that they don't exist. It's that this is the theme. A Pokemon ball display. I didn't know there was such a thing. Oh my god, it lights up. Okay, you know, that'll be the one thing that's down here. Can't interact with it. Okay, that's cool. I like that. I like that a lot. There has to be more of a reason to come here, so I gotta figure out why these people are here. Why do they live where they live? That's the question. I just realized my stream wasn't... I switched the stream. Oh my god. This entire time, it's unlisted. Come on, YouTube. I switched that tonight. I made it public. Oh. Well, for those of you wondering where the stream was. 21 minutes ago, I started streaming. You know, that deserves a dark chocolate heart. Gonna eat this heart. Yeah. This is why I need That's really good heart. Chocolate's really good. This is why I desperately need a monitor. For reasons such as this. Hey Grappler, how you doing? When I need to check to see what the hell's going on with my stream, if YouTube has decided to botch me, which they do persistently, I swear it's just me too. They're like, oh, so you like to use our platform to live stream now, do you? Well, we're gonna make it difficult for you. We don't want you to live stream, Garret. I swear. That could just be my opinion, that they are targeting me, but I don't know. I've never done anything to, you know, earn the ire of my bosses here, but clearly something has them a little bit twisted. I don't know. It's a secret to everyone. Alright, so another really small house. This one I think will actually have a person in it. Put some, you know, people walking around, or, well, not walking around. I don't know if I trust the NPCs to walk around. Like, if you're doing a closed map, kind of like the replicas of the actual Pokemon games, those maps, yeah, the NPCs will walk around because they have nowhere they can really get in trouble. But here, I put one NPC, walks around. They end up on the other side of this mountain somewhere where no one can interact with them. And it's just like freaking Ark. You don't leave your animals to walk around among their own power. That's a bad idea. It's just a bad idea. Alright. Again, all these buildings are going to have some similar styles to them. This one, I think, is going to be a flat roof. This one's going to be a flat roof. Because it can be. Alright. There's no windows in the back there because there is going to be a castle and no real way of really looking through that. I didn't have to destroy that block, but I did it anyways. I did it because I learned it from watching you. Okay. I know, sheep. I know you're sad. You're a sheepus. You were the saddest of sheepus. And I'm so sorry. Meh. I know. I know, it's hard being you. It's hard being you, sheep. You know, sheep, I got my own problems, like actually putting an item in my item slot without it falling out on the ground. I know. Yes. Good sheep. Good sheep. Okay. So we are going to fucking sheep. Every time. No, I said I was gonna make a flat roof house. That's right. Yeah, this one's gonna be flat. I haven't really done a true flat roof house here yet, so this will be the first one. Of course, we don't want it to be this ugly fucking box, so what we need to do is to find an artistic way of slab, kind of 3D crafting this house. And a lot of the certificate houses have some sort of guardrail up top. Whether or not there is a ladder, it looks pleasing to the eye. So, we too, with a few alterations, it's less of a box. As a matter of fact, I can even go a step further. I don't know if that's an artistic choice or somebody went around their house with a pickaxe and chopped out segments. I'd like to think it's user's choice. Alright. So all these homes are going to have the same sort of stairway. torch. We need a torch. Yes, there's a torch. Hey, it's a torch. Alright, so. Got a torch. We got a cellar. I need the NPC wand. Chatting NPC. Let's see. We ain't got much up here on the ridge, but we got each other. My Pokemon are the best thing to happen to me in my life. See, she's pretty ambitious about this whole situation. She's happy. She is happy. This is such a horrible place. Like, I built some amazing structures, and then you come up here and you're like, oh, I wonder what's up here. You know, you go up, you're like, oh yeah, and it's just the slums. It's the slums. Okay, well, at the size I've been making these homes, I mean, I could definitely make another house at least. Let's see. I'm gonna put you right there. How about just Joe? His name is Joe. Up here on the hill. Up here on the hill, we have had a rough life. Job market plummeting. The king ignoring our pleas for aid. Seems this town's gone to shit. Yeah, so I don't know exactly what caused, like, this section to become a slums. I guess I would assume that this was originally some of the oldest owned land. Oh, that's actually a great idea. Yes. I'm gonna make a character that says, I started a mine here when I was a young lad. And the king moved in and stole everything. Because right now, as it stands, there is a company owned by a man over here in Stone Town, and he's doing well for himself, but some of the other townspeople talk about how the king owns about almost over 50% of the mines. So there's only 2 mines. We could say that there was a guy here that got tricked or something like that, and he was the original owner of the mining operations. Things went very bad for him. That's what I could do. Makes sense, right? Yeah. Okay. I guess we just build. This house will not have a cellar. It will just be a house. Don't have to break those blocks if I'm just covering them up. You know? I do it though. Force a habit. thusly a habit that must be broken. We are going to, of course, put the blocks down here, so nothing small like a diglet appears under the floorboard and starts screeching for air. What's that sound? Just ignore it. It's the local mole population. I'm sorry. It's fine. Okay. Alright. There's snow inside the house now. Trust me, that will not be a thing for very long. We are going to put a door there. This might be another flat house. I was tempted to make a broken house, or at least a house in progress, like people are building it. That may become a theme somewhere else in the map, but I didn't want like too many crazy open fires in the main town, since this is where most people are going to be spending their time to begin with. Last thing I wanted to do was lag out this area. Okay, so I guess we can do another flat house. This one's going to be a little more artsy in some respect. Again, this individual was the original owner of the mines. It starts out with like a stone ridge. Then get some flat blocks. Kind of looking like a crypt. Do not worry, it will not be a crypt, I think. Okay, what I actually should have done there was put another dark oak log. There we go. That's good. Okay. See what we're going to do with this in a moment. See how it fares. So I think what we do is the same repeating pattern. This is a flat house. It has a prominent chiseled top, which distinguishes it a bit. There still needs to be a reason for players to come up here, so I may put a hidden item, which obviously you're going to get to see, but maybe put a hidden item or two up here. Or even trainers. Trainers that desperately want to train their Pokemon. Okay. His house is better lit than the others. Does he need any windows? I think so. Yeah. Okay. Bed. He has a double bed because he is married. Alright. Create a chatting NPC. Rancher, yes. Roy was a good name. Roy. Roy Johnson. How original. Okay. I was a young lad, I started the first of the mines in these lands. We had it good back then. King moved in and tricked me into partnering with him. Tricked me into partnering with him over the mine deeds. Well, he done stole my fortune. Done stole my... Okay. I was gonna say done stole my business, but there is a limit to how much you can put. No, I was gonna say I miss my wife. That'd be horrible. It's like, oh god, oh no. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna keep it simple here. When I was a young lad, I started the first of these mines, these lands. We had it good back then. The king moved in, tricked me into partnering with him over the mine deeds. Well, he done stole my fortune. Alright, that's all you need to know. Bad things happen. To good people. You know, I was gonna put a potted plant in here, but he doesn't even have that. It's just bad for him. It's just bad. Everyone who lives up here, it's not good. It's not good. Okay, so make another NPC who will battle. I thought it was just Geodude just laying around. What the heck? Okay, yeah, like it's untamed up here. So like there's no paving whatsoever. There's just grass and land. You come up and you practically will break your ankles just trying to travel through here. Create a NPC trainer. I think I will do miner. Yep. Gravelly Pete. Sure. Why not? Of course, I am going to edit his Pokemon. Get rid of that one. Gonna lower the level of his Graveler to a 24. It doesn't have to follow the entire whole Pokemon spiel here. They don't have to have specific types of Pokemon, and levels don't necessarily need to be there. It's just how you interact with them, the level that their Pokemon are, if you can actually take them down or not. I want to make him a moderate level as you're kind of leaving this area. Caterpie. Oh, sorry. Okay. I could make it a Halloween Caterpie if I wanted to. Let's make it a giant Caterpie. Okay. Joltik. No, Joltik. I think I spelled that wrong. Spelled it wrong. Joltik. There we go. 25. Why not? Okay. Just gonna have a lot of Pokemon. Because why not? Another Pokemon. I wish I could just do random. I wish there was a random tab. I don't know if there is. Advanced. No, that's just for that Pokemon. This one will be a Farfetch. That's not how you spell Farfetch. Far-fetched. Yes. Do 21. Make it a female. Yeah, sure. That looks all good. Okay. There we go. He's got a few Pokemon. He's not a boss. Wander. No. No. Battle AI, yes. Encounter once per Minecraft day. Yes. Okay. More. He gives you... He's very poor. He's very poor. He's really just for the experience. Can I do something garbage here? He gives you rotten flesh. God damn it. What is the name of it? I thought it was rotten flesh. Is it not rotten flesh? It is rotten flesh. It's totally rotten flesh. Rotten flesh. Why does it not do that? Is it zombie meat? Zombie flesh. God damn it. Okay. Well, that sucks. It doesn't seem to want to do that. Whatever. And I need to change his attitude, because he's probably very jovial. Greeting! I'm going to warn you. I'm pretty poor. If you win, don't say I didn't warn you. If NPC wins. Oh my goodness. I get to keep my five coins. If NPC loses, not my lunch money. Sorry for your loss. There we go. There we go. That works. That works. That totally works. Okay, so we gotta... I don't like the way that looks. Alright. I'm gonna just destroy this here. Alright. So. Torch. Probably should put a torch outside one of these houses, because it gets dark, so... Might as well. Yeah. I mean, it gets darker in my game, because of the whole wonders that is the shaders. But there, we got the slum district done. It wasn't going to be pretty elaborate anyways. I wanted it to just, you know, be a neat little place. And as for see, I'm still not done with the walls either. I don't know what I'm going to do with them from here. In a way, they're kind of cool, but I don't like them flat on top. That's right, we built this house here with a swimmer inside. I forgot, is he a trainer or is he just some random guy that talks about things? He's a trader. Yes, Poliwag for a Cubone. He wants to trade in his Poliwag for a Cubone. Okay. Poliwag's a great Pokemon. They're both great Pokemon, Cubone and Poliwag, but, you know. It is what it is. Let's see. So this area here needs to be sealed up. Actually, does it? Does it actually need to be sealed up? I mean, there's going to be a wall. But I don't think this area needs to suffer as a direct result of that. I can leave it I don't know. Part of me really wants to go out in the world and start building the things I really want to build. But I've told myself I'm not finishing. I'm not starting anything without finishing this area. When I've finished this area, it's good. I think we'll move on over here because I did say in the past I at least wanted to do something, some little structure or whatever up here. This area wasn't complete in my book. Doesn't have to be a crazy building. It just has to fit. I think the best way of doing that is, I don't know. Part of me really likes the scenery, now that I'm looking at it. But there needs to be more of a reason to come up here. I mean, I made an entire lift over here to go up. Other than, like, bypassing this giant wooden wall, which no one tells you the reasons for that. I would say it's just to protect, you know, their assets. They basically had some falling out with some other kingdom, maybe. Whether or not a character will tell you about that up here, I don't know yet. You are a trainer. Okay. Alright, so I think what we'll do is we will probably destroy this tree, replace it with a building. Does not serve a purpose here. Also, I need to check to see if I cleared all the snow out of those houses, so let's go do that 1 second. My mind is telling me, you've made a mistake, you need to figure out if you've cleared all the snow. Looks like I have. Is that the case in every building? Okay. I didn't want somebody to open up one of these buildings and find snow everywhere. That would just be a little bit weird. Why is there snow? I don't know. There's snow. There's snow in your house. Okay, so we're going to build another building up here. Not going to be a crazy large building. It's going to have some personality to it. Okay. Yes. Most of the buildings around this area have some sort of exterior wooden bracing, so I'm trying to copy that as much as I can. We are going to make a double door because I can. Might put a carpet in here, just for some added effect. All right. Good. Let's see. You know, I ate supper today, but I'm still incredibly hungry, and I don't know why. I'm even having these little, you know, got these little chocolates here. And I'm still hungry. I'm not sure why that is. It's just one of those nights. We don't really need a window up here, but I'm going to do 2 small windows there. Truth be told, I was going to surround this house in wood, but I guess stone just happened to be the object of choice there. Ah. Okay. Doors. Non-drafting doors. We're gonna do dark oak. Go. Keep the rain off our guests there. And yes. I don't think it'll matter which direction they're facing. Because what I'm going to do next is going to... Well, yeah, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. Makes it look more random, and I like that. I like when it appears random. Alright. I have no idea what this house is going to be used for. I mean, there's a variety of uses for different buildings. Points of interest. Most of these are points of interest. Hidden loot. A few of them are. You don't want too many. Character story, which virtually any chatting NPC can tell a story. Or at the very least, a helpful tip or comment. And that's what most NPCs do when they're not telling you something about the world you're in. But this building, I think, needs to fit somewhere. Probably more on the useful spectrum. We could do another trader, or we could do a move relearner. I don't think we have a move relearner. Do we? No, we have somebody up here that does something like that. Hold on. What do they do? I mean, I can have more than one move relearner in a town. I gotta stop placing those. Let's see. What does she do? She's a move tutor. Okay. She's a move tutor. So somewhere within there, we can do a move tutor. We can do, honestly, I'm leaning more towards that than anything else. I don't want to do a Pokemon breeder. I don't want to do any of that here in the main city. I want to create a special, like, farm or something for that. With a lot of space. Hey, Dark Lord. Hey, how you doing, son? Welcome to the stream. We are, playing Pixelmon. Building. I need to figure out what I'm doing with this roof here. I started it, and I'm not sure where to go with it. None of the buildings in this section of town have the fine stones, so stairs. I think we'll do the cobblestone stairs. The most fine stone you'll see is right here. This is where the fine stone is. It's an old tower. Yes. Okay. Ah. Didn't mean to do that. It happens. Scares the crap out of me. Alright. Nope. Didn't mean to do that either. Okay. There will be a, for those of you tuning in or watching this video, speeding ahead, whatever, there will be a Warframe stream after this as well. because I've been on a Warframe kick, so there will be more Warframe. When I get into Warframe, I get into it for a long period of time, and then I, at some point, get bored and I get off. But lately, I've been having trouble putting the game down. It's fitting a niche that I haven't felt in a while. It's also a good game to play in between more extensive games, which is funny to say considering you spend a very long time doing one task in Warframe, as I've been doing. I've been trying to get a couple of simple things done, and it's been taking me like over a week or so to do them. And that's how Warframe is built. But there's a game that I really want to play, and it's not out yet till March, so Warframe's kind of fitting that role. Definitely probably scaling back a bit. I don't think I'll be stopping playing Warframe anytime soon. Like, it's going to be a mainstay game for me for a while, but I can't say you'll see many streams of Warframe once Bannerlord comes out, which is the game that's coming out in March. That will be really, really fun. Really fun to get my hands on. Oh my god. Now if that gets delayed, I'm going to be very, very upset. Very super amazing. Horribly upset. I was going to do like a triple bed there. What am I doing? Okay. Let's just put double bed there. NPC. We'll do some more decorating in here as well, but right now I want to... Okay, so we got the move tutor. We have a doctor, shopkeeper, a groomer. We have a groomer in the main city. We don't need a shopkeeper here. I am thinking... Move relearner. Okay, so it's a very particular difference between the other character. So, yeah, we'll do move relearner. I can't edit this character's appearance, which kind of sucks. It's just an old guy that lives up here. Okay, no, that works. It still works. Give him a furnace. We're gonna do box as well. Box here. I don't know why I keep clicking on that. I keep thinking, oh, that's where bookshelves are. No, they're in decorations, you idiot. Let's do a bunch of carpet, shall we? Carpet. How do I get to the carpet again? Carpet. Yes. Carpet. Carpet for the carpet god. There. Kind of breaks up the monotony of the room. So this guy lives in this big building, and he's the move relearner. So there is a reason to come up here, whether or not you come up the basic path just out of spawn, or you somehow find yourself climbing these stairs up there. Pokemon like to get trapped in there, though, so there is a reason to go in there. You come up here for the scenery. That's really the real reason you come up here. And yeah, that does it for the top of the hill. Alright, so we have built the slum town. Built that section up there. Part of me doesn't want to start the castle right now. It's going to be a huge task, but the longer I put it off, the worse it's going to be for me. It's going to be bad. For bravery, I will eat a piece of chocolate now because chocolate is very good for you, surprisingly. In small, moderate doses, the sugars and the fats are not the greatest. Well, okay, sugar is actually good for you. That's a weird thing. Sugar is good for your body. Too much sugar has a devastating effect on your body. Because your body also makes its own sugar. So think of sugar as a booster. A booster. If you load yourself with any kind of booster, you'll have an excess. In the case of sugar, it can cause diabetes, which is a very bad excess. Tremendously bad excess. Okay. Alright. To build the castle. I want birchwood planks for that. Because some of the floors are actually going to be birch. I was also thinking about building a prison. Well, of course, it would be a dungeon in this. Want to build a dungeon. But I don't know where to go about doing that just yet. Also, since this is the castle... the king has access to more valuable materials, such as glass. He also has access to the sea lantern. So kind of like with, you know, the temple here. I don't know what they do here. Like, I just built this because I wanted to build a temple. I can't say there's any religion going on. There's definitely something going on in there. Maybe it's just for the love of Pokemon. That could be what it is. Which is a good as reason as any, you know, to build a temple. The Temple of Pokemon. I definitely don't want this server to be like one of those try-hard kitty servers where it's like, oh, Arceus is the god of Pokemon, even though he clearly isn't. Oh, Arceus this, Arceus that. He's a terrible Pokemon and you should be ashamed for liking him. Like, seriously. It's the same as, like, in Gen 1, when it was brand new. Everyone was, like, fanboying over fucking Charizard. Charizard. That's not even a meme, considering that's how kids pronounced it. I remember. I was a kid, but I wasn't stupid. Charizard is the best Pokemon because he's a dragon. He's not a dragon, he's a lizard. Charizard. Lizard. Charmander. Salamander. Charmeleon. Chameleon. What part of dragon is not in there? That's why they finally added in a mega form that is a dragon to shut up those kids. They're like, Charizard is the best Pokemon ever. Oh my god, Charizard. My Charizard can hurt your Charizard because his fire is hotter. No! No! That's not how it works! Stop. Stop with the Charizards. That is not... No. No. No, it's Charizard, and it's not a dragon, it's a freaking lizard that's on fire that happens to have wings because Pokemon. It doesn't have to always make sense, but the very fact that you think it makes sense, and then you try to embody that entire thing, you're the same kid who likes Arceus. I hate it. Looks like somebody didn't take the swift kick in the ass today. Good God. That's yeah. Diglett. I know. Diglett. I know. We're talking about things that have nothing to do with things, but that's my streams. Could you get a... Okay, that's it. You're getting the potion. The potion. You are absolutely going to get splashed with poison. Oh, you're running. I'm still going to splash you. Yeah. As a matter of fact, you know, why is there a Poliwhirl in here? This is a mountain. Why is there... Hey, Diancie has spawned. Cool. Why is there a Poliwhirl around here? Why is there a Poliwag? What the hell? This is not water. This is not a river. Oh, God. Oh, I'm not changing that guy's trading. That's the chance of a Poliwag appearing is so rare. Of course, one of the Pokemon I chose to do a trade for, though. Of course. I honestly think Cubone's rarer in here. Doesn't he only appear in deserts now and mesas? Doesn't appear on mountains anymore. Yeah. Oh well. This is the world I live in. The Pokemon world. Diglett! That's an Alolan Diglett. I'm thinking about making the King a Pokemon trainer. He's not going to be a gym leader. There's no gym leaders in this starting town. This is a capital. So I'm thinking about making the King someone that you can fight. I'm thinking he's going to have some overwhelmingly strong Pokemon. So we're talking about endgame content. And he is going to basically give you access to probably a bunch of money and maybe something else. I don't know. I could do a thing where he drops the Cherish Ball as well. That's if it lets me, you know, select that. I was going to do a thing too with the Master Ball as well. There was going to be a character that you would have to defeat and you get a Master Ball doing it. That isn't to say that we wouldn't be giving those out as well on rare occasions. If everything goes the way I'm hoping it goes, and we do open this up to the public and we have some fun with it, I'd definitely like to, you know, try to be a little hands-on. People who join, you know, just hey, yeah, you know, this happened. Oh, well, let's help you out. That kind of stuff. Could you get out of there, you little pig? Little pig, get the fuck out. Okay. I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out. Never truly run a server before. And it won't be for a very long time. It'll probably be like a month or two. But that really depends how things go, because Keto has to pay for this. And that could very easily bring this to a grinding halt. And I wouldn't blame her if she didn't want to pay for this anymore anytime soon. The intention is to build something that the community can enjoy and then disperse it and distribute after that. So giving people access to the map would be cool. You get to see the creation of it every time you look at these videos, if you decide to. But I don't know. Things have been slow. Bane doesn't want to get back on because he's been having problems figuring out what he wants to do next. And I've had trouble getting back on because as a YouTuber, I want to keep gaming other games. And I'm not a Minecraft YouTuber, so Minecraft's a rarity for me. It's a rarity. It's been more common these past few months than my entire time playing Minecraft in general. When I would play Minecraft originally, it was really just to escape my shithole of an existence, and I still have a shithole of an existence, but I'm making videos for you guys. I'm doing something constructive, something wonderful, and trying to balance doing that, and this game is hard, despite being a gamer. Because again, this is not the game I typically play. Excuse me. This is not the game I typically play. And I do enjoy Pixelmon. I really do. I love it. It's better than all the Pokemon games combined. Okay, so the King's main stairway into the castle. It's not going to be a symmetrical building at all. So I want it to be at least symmetrical with that. Good. Now I could very easily, but time-consuming wise, carve out this mountainside. I think a lot of it will get transformed, but for the most part, we are not going to be taking away too much. It's really going to determine how I'm building it. Like, as I'm building it right now, I'm thinking about the next few steps. Like, I wanted a staircase that goes up. And I want said staircase to do that. Should probably stop creatures from spawning under the staircase. That would be good. I don't think they do, quite honestly. I think they have to have some room somewhere to do that. But as I build, I'm just figuring out what blocks will connect to what blocks and how I want it to look from there on out. So, yeah. Whether or not we carve up the hill really remains to be seen. Okay, this is a good enough place as any to begin the courtyard. I don't want it to go too far in. Let's see. Build, build, build. Build, build, build. Can you build? Or can you build? I can build. You can build? Good. Do it. Place that stuff down. Do it. I dare you. Probably only going to be doing this stream for like an hour or two. Or much less, depending on how things are. If my friend Bane gets on before that mark is up, no doubt we are going to be hopping on Warframe. Unless he decides he wants to attempt to build something here. Otherwise, I'll be jumping on Warframe at that appointed time. We unlocked some new Prime Warframes, so we're going to be trying those out. I hope. Like, you'd be like, I don't want to play that fucking Warframe. No. I don't want to try that Warframe out. No, no, no. I decided I don't like him very much. That's the thing about Warframe, though. There's some of those machines that you will not like. You will not like them because it's class-based. They might sound cool, the description might be cooler than the actual Warframe. It's just the same with the guns, too. It's like, oh yeah, that's cool. I really want that. It sounds awesome. You know, blows them up with plasma energy, then arcs between enemies and sets their bodies on fire. And then you get the gun. It's terrible. It's the worst thing you've ever held in your hand. And you don't want anything to do with it. But that's Warframe in a nutshell. Okay, so why are we doing this? I don't know. It looks cool. Lit up staircase. Yes. It's a lit up staircase. Now we are going to do a pillar. All the important architecture here in the main city has some sort of pillar attached. Could you get away? Please, go, go, go. Shoo, Metacham, shoo. Let's make that look good. But yeah, Warframe's class system is... I mean, it's deceiving because the classes are the characters. When you invest in a character class, you're investing in a choice and ability to play a certain way. And they all behave differently. So you're going to find one that sounds cool and, you know, other people might be playing and you're like, oh, I want to join in on the fun. And then you absolutely hate it. Hate it. You just hate it. It's not fun. Some have a very deliberate play style too, like Necros, for instance. He is a support character. He is not some emo lord douche king that you can just run around and murder everything with. No, you need to bide your time with him. The more time you spend, the more enemies you do end up slaying, the stronger he'll become because of his minions that he can summon, which requires you to have patience. Rhino, the unstoppable tank. You know, he gets into the enemy's face, he does a little stomping power and gains shields and all that jazz. He's fine. He's fine. He has a very hands-on approach. Ivara, not so much. Ivara, stealthy. Stealthy, stealthy, stealthy. There's so many more. I'm talking about Warframe while I'm playing Minecraft. This is how much I want to play Warframe again. Hang on, I gotta check something. Alright. Just checking. Just checking. Time is 1 hour, 17 minutes. Time's flying by. Okay, so we are making this wall here, and I want to make the main section here that this leads out into a courtyard. I think it'll be a closed courtyard, though. They'll be building around it, and the courtyard itself will be inside the castle. If that makes sense. So basically all these walls here are rooms. And then this courtyard will be square in the center. Kind of like Castle Volhikar from Skyrim. Those of you who played Dawnguard, which honestly was an amazing DLC. I'm only a little pissed, though, that they turn you into the good guy no matter what you decide to do. That might be a spoiler to some people, but Bethesda doesn't want you making your own choices half the time. Also, there is a deep underground lake under the castle. I could turn this into something, don't worry. I could do something with this. I believe in the power of Santa Claus. Do you believe in the power of Santa Claus? I do. I do. Gimme. Okay. There's still time to work on a sewer system for this city. I've done some amazing sewers in voxel games before. I've made some pretty elaborate cisterns and aqueducts, waterworks. Can't say I enjoy doing that, but I end up doing it and I do it well. So we're getting another chocolate because I can. Oh, we need it. We need the chocolate. That's fucking chocolate. Yeah. So good. Okay. So, I think at the center of the courtyard will be some sort of water and tree display. Probably a birch tree. Since against stone, it's always a beautiful stark contrast. And since all the trees in this region are pine or oak, having that super rare white tree is going to draw the eye towards it. And also, as a Lord of the Rings fan, who else can't imagine a huge castle with some sort of white tree? It's just it's cinematic. It's beautiful. I'm realizing how shallow this area is now, and the water is so close. So I don't think we'll be doing anything with the underground lake. I should just pour lava into it and seal it out, but you're gonna hear fish noises coming up here. Hopefully that won't be the case. Also, I don't know any of the commands to remove blocks, nor will we be trying that, as that is very dangerous to do when you're trying to build a map. I really don't want to use fill or remove commands. I just don't know them. I'm not comfortable with them. Back in my day, when Minecraft first came out, you wanted to build something cool, you build it with the click of a mouse, like this. This is how you dig. Actually, back in my day, there was no creative mode. You had to enter in special config cheats. Oh man. Then they added in creative mode. Long time coming. I still think it's funny that Minecraft has embraced creativity, but in when it comes down to Terraria, they are so apprehensive about giving the player any creative choice. They don't want you to use creative stuff. And I bowed over, and I ended up using it anyways, because I wanted to build in Terraria. After defeating every challenge there was in the game, after going through from start to finish, I realized I really just wanted to have a house made of all the mithril, or, you know, a gem cavern in the middle of my kingdom. Create a really advanced teleport system. I've done that legit before. It's a real pain in the ass. You have to place every single wire. Terraria's not fun when it comes to more advanced systems. Neither is Minecraft. I mean, if you don't know anything about redstone, I don't know that much about redstone myself. Hence, I don't really use it. But you can do better stuff in Terraria. They're both very different kinds of games. Yes, that's true. But with a similar sort of, you know, forthcoming... you are surviving in a world where you can break the world, rebuild the world, and redstone or the wire system in Terraria allow for some more advanced functions. In the case of Terraria, there are the teleporters, as I just mentioned, and those teleporters can make your life really nice. They also have these statues that can summon mobs. Basic mobs. We're talking about, like, I believe it's slimes and shit. But they still make a difference in the game. Now, I wish there was something like that in Minecraft, like a natural magic system. They got to adopt some ideas from some of the magic mods that have come around, because Minecraft's version of magic is alchemy, and very basic alchemy. Not even like real alchemy. I cast the magic potion of harming. That cost me 70 hours of work. Like, it's not worth it. Come on, give me a mod that lets me conduct rituals and build things. Yes, power. Okay, I need chiseled stone bricks. Yes. This is what we're going to use for the courtyard. I need to plan how big this courtyard's going to be. I think, yeah, what I was doing here was I was trying to plot how large it will be. So let's do that. Ah. That's good enough. Yeah. Okay. What I don't want to do is suffocate the walls of this building. That section is going to be a little larger. Again, it doesn't have to be as symmetrical as, you know, possible. Castle is all about power. They're trying... God, I've got the hiccups. It's the chocolate. It's the chocolate. Oh, no. I've still got a few left. Oh, no. This isn't good. The hiccup stream returns. No. So, let's see. The castle is to represent the king's overwhelming wealth and dominion over these lands. And it's also going to be a beacon because it's going to be incredibly tall. This is a decision I've just made. Honestly, I wasn't going to make it that much larger than the cathedral. It was just going to be larger in girth. But I've just decided I want to see this over that mountain, definitely, because that's kind of concealing it from that end. But when you're in the forest and you look up, you see those walls, there's going to be this peak. There's going to be this large-ass peak. And you need to see it. You need to see it. This is going to be open air, this area here. So when it's done, this courtyard's going to let in all the light, rain, weather. And there's going to be a tree in the middle. A tree. We're gonna light up the tree too, like I've been doing with some of the trees. This rim of the mountain here is gonna go as well. It's not where it needs to be. I can conceal some of it behind walls, do some interesting creator tricks to hide it, but for the most part, this is looking pretty good. Okay. I need to put some more chiseled stone down. I'm gonna sentence you to a watery grave. Yes, sorry. That is the world you live in now. I'm so sorry for nothing, you little shit. Alright. Yeah, you know, I'll leave it like that. I know these blocks don't match, but it gives it kind of a pattern. Sort of. You need to know my creative inspiration for any of these builds. It's really just random. Yeah, occasionally there'll be an idea that floats around. But as I'm building it, it takes on a life of its own and gets formed. It does not look like, so far, I will say, it does not look like any of our friends will be joining us. I was hoping Keto would join, but I don't know how late she's going to be. And I said up to 2 hours I'd be playing this. It's already 1:29 hours, so 1 hour, 29 minutes in to this stream. I don't think she will be hopping on. And if she does, I will not be on this. Keto has been very busy, though. I don't blame her. She's been busy with life and things. Alright. I really don't want Pokemon spawning down here, but they will. You know they will. I wish there was a block in Pixelmon that prevented Pokemon from spawning within. Not that it would stop them from approaching, but preventing the Pokemon from appearing within that zone. That would be cool. Like, it would be like, I don't know, a 30 by 30 block radius. Something like that. And when you place that down, no Pokemon can spawn it. Or actually, no, I mean, there's utilities functions here. Let's just say that you can edit how many blocks the Pokemon does not appear in. Up to a maximum. So that way, if you don't want something appearing somewhere, you just put down a block. Of course, maybe they don't do that on purpose because some people would abuse the shit out of that on their servers. You know, there's already people that try to get you to pay for their stupid, you know, server access. So maybe the reason the Pixelmon team doesn't do it is because they would no doubt make it very hard for a lot of players to catch Pokemon. I mean, let's talk about Pokemon Skies here, for instance. They were throttling. Now, I've said they're a very good server. They are a very good server, but they were throttling people's catches of legendaries. They made sure the values were altered. Only a certain handful would ever spawn in the wild. Only a certain handful. The ones they deemed too cool were locked behind a literal paywall. You had to pay for them with real money. When you could catch them on your single-player Pixelmon. Like, what the fuck? Seriously? I couldn't understand that. I mean, okay, I understand it. They're greedy. But I can't understand why. Ultimately, why would you go to such lengths? That's fucking obscene. It's terrible. Okay, so we are going to put some lights. We are going to plant a birch. Hopefully it actually grows? Question mark. considering I have walled it in. It has grown, and it's a good example of a tree. I'm gonna destroy some of its, you know, leaves here to make it a little more natural looking. There we go. There we go. That's good. I like that. Also gives some Pokemon a place to roost. So when you come in, you see that tree, and there'll be a nice, you know, front entrance facade there. I almost said fuck-sod. Okay, so this entire area back here is all gonna be castle. I think, yeah, this will be the rim of the castle here, the edge. The king, I think, you know, now that I was deliberating on how large I was gonna make it, my original plans were to have this room and then to have the throne room right up here somewhere, just a straight shot away from the entrance. But I'm thinking, I kind of want to make the throne room this huge room, this grand room, that may involve the king being really high up. This is a man that has made a fortune cutting corners and forcing certain ideas into the citizens here. So he is trying to bank his wealth. He's trying to place himself higher than everyone else. So quite literally, let's make him really high up in the air. That's how I feel that should go. But as I build it, we'll see what happens. I mean, building restrictions and things like that. I don't believe... No, I will not be completing this tonight. That's right, yeah. You know, I don't believe... No, I know I won't be completing this tonight. There's no way in the 9 hells that this will be completed. But I made a good attempt to start here. Made a very good attempt. Yeah, and that's actually about almost the entirety of that mountain there, so that's good. So one of these sections, probably this section, will have his vault with all his worldly possessions. I have to decide, like, I want to do something cool for the vault. There's no real money Pokemon outside of Meowth, is there? I mean, Golden Geodude, like the shiny Geodude, that kind of seems like an interesting thing. It is a stone town. A stone town. This is a stone town. A stone town. I can't speak. So, I mean, it would make sense that there is a shiny Geodude that can spawn in there. But that would just guarantee people... Yeah, no, I can't do that because that would just guarantee. However, I could do a guy that trades one. Trades a shiny. Can I actually control if the Pokemon is shiny or not? I think I can. There could be a guy that trades it. Yeah, 2 people next to the vault that say, "We found something interesting amidst the gold. My friend wants to trade it to you for anything." And there'll be something really hard that you'd have to trade it for. But yeah, there'll be a shiny Geodude. How about that? A guaranteed shiny. That'll be cool. Okay, so the main doorway is right here. And... yes. Could you go away, please, horse? Please, go away, please. Good God. That horse does not share power like the Dark Lord. Alright. Well, the idea here is that we have the main entrance connected to that exterior courtyard, which is also an interior courtyard. Odd how that is. It's outside, but it will be in the middle of it all. Like, these walls are going to go up really high in the air, so let's not forget that. And I might put windows looking in on it from within. And as for the... Yeah, let's do start of this. We're going to have to definitely... Probably drop down some of these areas here so that Pokemon can't just appear wherever the hell they want. I don't want things appearing below it. We've already got that cavern of water underneath that I only filled in the top of. You're still going to get water Pokemon appearing in there. Maybe the occasional Zubat that will immediately suffer and suffocate inside of the water. It'll happen. Poor Zubat. I still love Zubat as a Pokemon. Like, probably a third favorite. Of course, there is Otachi, which is Centret. There is Haunter, and then there is Zubat. Zubat is just so fucking cute. It's the epitome of what Pokemon are. It is a Pokemon that has no eyes. A bat with no eyes. It has a very peculiar appearance. It is a traditional Pokemon through and through. And it's just like, it serves its own purpose. It's not a particularly powerful Pokemon by itself. It doesn't have to be. Pokemon's not about power. It's about liking specific Pokemon. And I still remember when... You know, we're going to leave it like that. I kind of like that. Okay. When KFC did their Pokemon deal, they were giving out different plushies. And I wanted a Zubat plushie. And I ended up getting one. I was so happy. I still have him. I still have my Zubat. He is stuffed inside which would come out years later during the Pokemon First movie. The Pokeball from Burger King. I have him actually stuffed inside of a Pokeball. And he's all curled up in there, and when I open it up, Zubat. Hey, Slowkey, how you doing? You should play 7 Days to Die if you want to. I haven't played 7 Days to Die since October? Did I play it this year? October? I mean, I know I played it. Yes, I did. Yes, I did during Halloween. We were building that cave base. I'm not going to be playing that for a while until another update. Also, we don't have our server anymore, so it would literally just be me and single player. And not that there's anything wrong with that. I started this channel with 7 Days to Die, but I just haven't felt like playing it lately. And I do want there to be an update to be able to fully enjoy it. Right now, I'm just planning what I'm doing with this castle here that I'm building. But yeah, 7 Days, I haven't forgotten about 7 Days. Still one of my favorite games. Okay, so let's seal this up. I don't really plan on making a downstairs or a dungeon within here. When I was thinking about making a dungeon, I wasn't really... Sorry, my throat. Oh, God. I wasn't really considering making the dungeon in the castle. I was thinking of, like, a little fort somewhere over here. Notably over here, for some reason. I don't know why my mind was thinking over here, but... and there was going to be a dungeon. And there may still be one. I don't think we're going to do that in the castle, though. Again, this king cares more about wealth than any other facility. Hence why he's kicking out all the shopkeepers. Because he's a jerk. He's a jerk. I was also thinking of doing a thing, like I mentioned the queen and, you know, some of the chatting NPCs in this city. I don't think I'll actually be putting a queen in, as there's no real good nobility base. In fact, there's no nobility skins whatsoever for these characters. And without having to force users to download extra mods to play on our server, I don't think the king's going to look much different than other people. He's just going to be some rich asshole. But I don't think the queen will be making an appearance, despite people talking about her. That's another rule when you're building a story-based worldscape. You don't have to put everything in. There is always room for improvisation. Always. I wish that Geodude would get out of here. Again, Pixelmon team, you got to make a block that lets me stop Pokemon from appearing within a certain radius. Ideally, I don't want them appearing in the city. But maybe outside the city. Maybe the only things that could overwrite that is the Pokemon grass, which I will be using some of that. Not everywhere, but Safari Zone. I'll definitely be doing a Safari Zone. Have to. Absolutely got to do a Safari Zone. The Pokemon grass and the Pokemon spawner block, which would be the only thing that overwrites that. It would be nice if there was a block that otherwise would void Pokemon appearances. So that way you don't have this happening when you're building. If you try to install any survival add-on mods to this, like re-enabling all the default Minecraft mobs and shit like that, and you have Pokemon, you're trying to build a shelter really quick, they can get in your way and cause you to die. I couldn't build my house in time before all the skeletons in the world came and fucked me. Because Graveler's big ass was in the way. There was a Gyarados spawned under my boat. I couldn't move. As all the zombies came in and dragged me to the watery depths. My house got blown up by a creeper because some stupid Snorlax was in front of the door. This is real. This has happened to people. It's the tragedy of allowing enemy mobs. We're not allowing enemy mobs on this server either when it goes live. We're not doing that. It's not happening. We are not letting enemy mobs appear. This is going to be adventure mode, and you explore around the areas we made, or you go off on your own adventures somewhere out there on the great blue yonder, and you do Pokemon stuff. You capture them all. Why am I trying to replace all the grass? I don't need to. This is under the floor. What am I doing? Just build. Just build. There's a solid brick wall. It's thousands upon thousands upon thousands of tons. Actually, a ton is 2,000 pounds, so thousands upon thousands of pounds, right? I don't know how much this would weigh. Let's try not to put that in a real-world situation. My brain does that. I shouldn't do that. It doesn't make sense. It's a block. You couldn't lift one of these blocks in real life. Block is too big. Block too big. Way too big. Geodude, you're gonna die. Geodude, you're gonna die. You're driving me nuts. I'm slowly going nuts. This could be because it's the first stream I've done in 4 days, but I'm killing you. I'm killing you, Geodude. I'm actually going to murder you. Good night, sweet prince. Yeah, okay. And nothing of value was lost. So, where were we? That's right. We are trying not to talk about the reality of how Minecraft building works, let alone the fact that we are flying. But, I mean, seriously, if Minecraft was even remotely Shuckle, I just murdered a Geodude. You could be next. Try me. Try me. Okay. We'll worry about the floor plan. Plan? Plan. Floor plan. Not pan. Not pain. Floor plan. We will worry about the floor plan when I actually, I don't know, complete the exterior. I normally go for the outside as I build, and then I do the inside. The only reason I'm doing some of the inside right now is I have a very specific idea of where I want the floor, what it's going to look like. I wanted to make sure that the courtyard was here. I was going to do some water, wasn't I? Nah, we don't need water in there. Also, I realized I fucked up. Fucked up big time. It's okay. It's okay. Chiseled stone bricks. There we go. Yay. Glad I caught that. I'm very glad I caught that. Would have drove me nuts. And I just know somebody would have joined the server and been like, okay, I know Garret. I know he has OCD. Hey, Garret. Oh, you should come to where I'm at. I really like what you did with the place. Stares at the ground until my eyes meet where they're looking. And it would just drive me insane that's been there the entire time. So, no, I had to fix that. I caught it early. Now no one can use that against me. No one can use that against me. They can't stare at the ground and say, this is out of place. This is out of place. You're watching me build it. So if I build something that I don't intend to... Excuse me? What? 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 Oh. It wasn't letting me build there. I don't know why. I was about to pull out the poison. I was like, is there an invisible Pokemon that I don't know of? There shouldn't be. No Pokemon can go invisible with will. I mean, not in this game. That's not how Minecraft Pokemon Pixelmon works. It doesn't work that way. Doesn't work that way. Okay. Don't worry, I will be doing something with that area there. The only reason I haven't fleshed it out is because I am not completing this tonight. This will not be completed. There is Warframe to play. Some of you might balk at that. You're like, oh, enough with the Warframe. Hey, I'm hooked. I'm hooked. I felt the same way about Pixelmon. I was doing it every night. I was like, guess what? It's another Pixelmon stream. Oh my god. I actually played Smite to break up the monotony. The start of the year is either the start of brand new games or old games that we are having fun with at the moment. This happens to be one of those years where it's old games that we're having fun with at the moment. I would hope that some people would see the merit in some of these games. Hell, I still play Minecraft mostly to remind other people that Minecraft is an okay game, despite it running like, you know, an ass cannon, which is also on fire, which may or may not be comprised of, you know, Rosie O'Donnell. But the game is still pretty fun. I just don't like Java. It's raining on my new floors. Minecraft can be quite fun if you put mods into it and play it. It's great, and it can look beautiful if you put, like, you know, shaders and things on it like I did. But yeah, it's enjoyable. It's 1 hour 49 minutes into the stream, so it does not look like any of my friends are showing up. No, I bet they're watching somewhere in spirit, giggling because they don't want to play Minecraft. That's probably what it is. That's probably what it is. I shouldn't do that. I should totally seal this off. And I can't build there. I don't know why. Again, I don't know why. There we go. It's like literally preventing me from building in certain areas. You know, another thing I don't know is if when we open this up to the public, if it'll even run. Depending on how many people show up, even if it's like 8 people, I don't know how the server's gonna handle that. We've had problems in the past. Those two are fighting each other. I don't know what happened if I killed them with poison while they're actively murdering each other. There's always time to find out. Well, the more you know. I actually expected it to crash the server. I was like, this might not be a good idea. But the thing is, I don't know how well this server is going to run. I don't know. Since I'm not the server owner, I don't know how things are going to look when my friends open it up. I should say my friend opens it up. It's Skito's server, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure how it will run with multiple people running around. It could be one of those things where it's like the grand opening of a Garret and Friends server of stuff and things and Pokemon, and people jump in. They're like, yeah, I'm so excited to play, and it just dies because it can't handle the influx of players. What? We've only got 3 people on. Oh, no. Well, okay, we can handle 3. We've had 3. Anything past that, though, has been a problem. You know, Loud... I never liked you as a Pokemon. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. There we go. He's dead. Nope, he's alive. Just keep throwing a jagged glass with lye in it. Nope, more. More. Melt that flesh. Now he's gone. He's gone. He's gone. We removed him. Who are you gonna call? Pokemon Busters. Yeah. Alright. Also, forgive me for being very low energy tonight. Why am I low energy? I don't know. Stress. It's the day after Valentine's Day, and Valentine's Day is always horrible for me. I've been alone for, what was it, 20 years now? Yeah. Well, okay, I've had a few girlfriends in that time. Never more than a year, because they hate me. No one's ever liked me. Nothing I've done either. It's always some other guy. Some other guy. It's not fair. It's not fair, the world I've made for myself. It could just be my taste in girls. I don't know. I can't really say I have a taste. Because mostly it's the girl that asks me out. I've just had a very bad run of the mill. So, Valentine's Day is not fun for me. Because it just reminds me that there are people that are happy. People who have relationships. There was a stupid advertisement. I was watching The Strain, which is about like vampires, and there was this advertisement just for Valentine's Day, just to remind people that Valentine's Day was happening and they should go get cards and things like that. And they're like, you know it's inevitable, love is always, and I wanted to fucking kill someone. I like saw that they were like smiling at you because they know there's people that are alone. People who create these ads, they know there's people alone. They're just baiting you. That's all it is. And it works. You get very jaded about it. I get very jaded about it. I don't like Valentine's. It's a terrible holiday that shouldn't be a holiday. I mean, yeah, it is designed to get couples to spend, but it's also designed to hurt your feelings. I mean, as kids, we would give Valentine's to each other, and I never got any. The ones that I did get, on rare occasions, every year or so, it was both pity, and those girls were trying to get to know some of my friends. So they figured if they stopped on over to my desk with a Valentine, they get to talk to me, and then they get to talk to the kid next to me, who was my friend, who was much cooler and probably more, alpha. Is there really an alpha 6-year-old? I don't know. Probably. His name is Timmy. His name is Timmy, and he can kick a ball at least 5 feet. Oh my god. Timmy. No one fucks with Timmy. Timmy's the king of the swing. Damn it. I don't know where that came from. Am I low energy? I feel low energy. But at the same time, I think I'm a little exasperated and crazy because of the stress and the lack of sleep. So, low energy, but not low on one-liners. Yeah, Timmy the King of the Swing. I'll forget that character. I will forget. I don't want to remember Timmy. Timmy and his stupid muscles. Hello, Geodude. How you doing? Oh god, you look really depressed. You look like me. Alright. So, that's the beginning of the castle. I thought I'd never see the day that I began it. So, the idea behind it is there's going to be many different rooms, a lot of points of interest, there'll be some hidden items, there'll be multiple in there as well, because it's a large place. Lots of rooms, lots of upstairs as well. I still haven't decided if there will be a downstairs or not, but at least for that side I've sealed it off. So if I decide to do something, I will be cutting into it. There will be a vault room, most likely on this side here. A la Scrooge McDuck. There will also be the personal quarters of the king, probably a guard room. There'll be at least one person I can trade Pokemon in there. I need, like, branching outwards from here. When I complete this, I want to do a fossil center. There's an entire new thing. It's called fossils. It's not that new. It's been in the game for a while. But I want to do fossils. And I don't know if I want to put it in the starting town. Because it's a huge drive for people to get fossils. Now, typically, that's better if you're on a survival server and you find fossils. You bring them there and then you convert them over to Pokemon. However, it's going to be harder to get fossils, considering this is going to be adventure mode. So I'm going to have to, either they're going to be given out to players at random, or there'll be other characters that can drop them when you defeat them. It is possible to randomly get them, I think, through other in-game means, but very unlikely. So I don't know if I want to put the fossil center in the main town. I kind of want to stray against that, because yeah, this is a place people will be coming to for a lot of reasons. Don't necessarily want that to be the main reason. Excuse me. But I need to do a battle area for people. And honestly, I should have thought about that when I was building this courtyard area. People can battle wherever they want. I think the tavern will be the most likely place people will have battles. I think I will, if I can remember, add in some sort of battle areas. Maybe not. I don't know. Like, I just want to have like a Pokeball pattern on the ground and just this little nice back area that people can play around and have fights in. If not, though, the Fossil Center is definitely a thing that I am leaning towards moving outside the city. I can say that for certain. I don't know if it'll be like its own town, or it'll be down the road somewhere, like not in the woods. God forbid, not in the woods. There is a nice little plains district over here. Plains district? It's not a district. It's plains. There's plains here, and I started a road here that will eventually connect to Bane's Dark Town, but it will, go through the woods and through the hills and back around into the plains, take you on a wild adventure, but. I mean, whether or not there's going to be some sort of building out here on the plains, probably not. But there could be. I don't know yet. Depends how things go. Really determines. But there will be a fossil center somewhere on the map. That is something I'm really dying to try making as soon as possible. I just want to finish this town. I want to finish the town. Fossil Center is very important, again, because you can get fossil Pokemon, and again, I have to facilitate ways of doing that. There might be other trainers inside the castle as well. Could very easily be other trainers inside. I don't know yet if or what kind, but we'll figure it out. The king himself is going to be a trainer, and he will reward you with something handsome. I think he's going to be a one fight only. Like, you only get to fight him once. He's going to be very powerful, very powerful. It's not for, low-level characters. You're going to come back here. There's always a thing. When I build a starting city in Pixelmon, you need to come back to the main area. There's always a reason to come back. Not just for hanging out with people as they log in, or convenience, or this awesome tavern that I built that I really, really like. I'm very proud of the tavern. I like the tavern. I think I did a fantastic job with the tavern. It's very cozy, and this is where most people will be spending their time, putting their objects. I purposely gave everyone an ender chest. I should say I purposely put ender chests away in the tavern, so you can treat it like a room. You can have a respawn point in case, God forbid, you fall in lava, and you can always come back to the center of the map. I don't think there'll be many more places that have ender chests either. Again, that incentivize people to come back to the main city. if we do events, we hold events or things like that, we'll be, you know, probably holding them in the main city as well. There's a lot of work to go. And I said the timeline would be roughly, probably a few months towards the end of the year that this would be done. At the rate we're going, it might be another year. I don't know. I don't know. But it is 2 hours in, so I think I'm going to be ending this stream here. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know in the comments below. I will be doing a Warframe stream in a bit. It's not going to happen immediately. It'll probably be much later. That could be anywhere from 11:30. Well, actually, it's 10:53, so probably 12 onwards. It won't be the longest stream either, but I wanted to get, you know, more Warframe in as well. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful night, and I'll see you all in another video. Sweet dreams. If not, you know, I'll see you in the next stream tonight. There's another stream! There is another stream! There is another stream. That's what I'm trying to say there. There is another stream. So, I'll see you in that other stream. Keep your eyes peeled. Click that notification thing. Like, comment, subscribe, blah, 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 whatever. I'll see you later. Bye.